around and watch and see what I can do. First, I'm going to get my bucket just like so. So here's how I'm going to first put on this sock, but I begin by getting my bucket on the bed. This big hole on the front has to be on the left side, and the fucking, yeah, just the big hole has to be on the left side, and then 2 holes in the back for the kidney, for the kidneys, for the lines. This is my left one. Feed it through just like so. There's my right one. Feed it through just like so. So the biggest thing about this sock is it has to be pretty much as skin tight as possible. I have to try and put it on as best to my ability as I can with no folds, which over time I've taught myself to do it rather well, I'd say. Sometimes I still have a little fold crease if the sock's a little worn out, but this is a fresh, clean sock, so should go pretty well. So first, I check that the ostomy is fed around in the hole, and then I worry about where the rest is placed. So that gives me just a general sense, the general starting point, I guess you'd say. So then, of course, I just sit here and blindly feel for my nephrostomy and try and get the holes lined up best I can. Usually I do this with a fan on so I don't sweat my, well, I can't sweat those off anymore, but that'll mess with the audio if I have a fan on, so not doing that. So it usually takes me a little bit to get my sock, guys. Sweet. That's good enough. And then just feed the nephrostomies into the bucket. In case you guys didn't know what these bags are called, they're called nephrostomy bags. And what they are is direct lines into my kidneys to help my kidneys drain. So I try to make sure that these are below my bucket or underneath my bucket, fed underneath my bucket, so they don't get in the way. Well, not like, terrible at explaining this. I feed it like somewhat underneath it, but to the side, so once I get up and then flip over, I can grab them and they're not in the way. And then this is another major part where I have to make sure that my body's lined up perfectly with where my spine placement's supposed to go inside the bucket. Which you probably notice I've wrinkled my sock a little bit. It happens. It's okay. It'll fix itself. Which Sabia usually helps me do this, but if I'm feeling like getting up by myself or not waiting for her to wake up or whatever the case may be, I can get up by myself. But Sabia usually helps just to make this easier. But once I get my bionic arm, it's going to be super easy, I feel like. So then I just feed myself in. Like so. Which some of you that have been around the channel for a while probably already seen how I get my buckets. Was probably boring you, but this is how I do it. And then I basically just pull on the lines until they pop through. Because they usually make a sound. Because, I mean, my body's pressed up against it, so it's pretty tight in there. So now that I have my nephrostomy fed through, I will do my chest plate. Again, basic standard is to just feed the colostomy through. Make sure that that's all comfortable. Then I take the straps, start with the bottom strap first, cinch it down, and I go across, so they'll be over one another. And then I do, well actually I don't do both sides in one. I do one side and then the other. So then I'll do this one down first also. And then go back to the other side and cinch that down. And basic rule of thumb with that is just to keep the top lined up as evenly as I can, which I kind of pretty shittily on this left side here. I'm going to fix that real quick. There we go. And then just do it to the other side. Do a all-around check, make sure everything's fed out good, nice and well. Frostings are good. Frostings good. Alright. So then this is the ballsy trick. I just basically throw myself over right here. And then, like I said, I'm able to throw my shoulder straps over. So I put them out to my side. And I cross my shoulder straps also because of the length of them. When I start off, I tighten them down as much as possible, even though it restricts my shoulders, just to make sure that they don't pop off and the pocket stays as tight to my body as possible as I transfer. But once I get in, you'll see that I undo my shoulder straps and readjust them as fitted. Boom. Ace is always in the content. I don't know if you guys pay attention, but this is Ace. He's always in the content. So, you're probably wondering how I do my nephrostomies. Easy peasy. Hold on. Yeah, this is fit. I just throw them over my shoulders. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty safe for the most part. But I usually have to deal with this fucking pest. Come on. Hey. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Need you to move. Alright, backing up into you. Choo choo. Choo choo. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. I usually have bags that go on the side of my bucket that store these, but I don't use them when I'm home just because it's pointless to take them in and out of my bucket, you know. But there. Now I'm mostly set up. Now I'm just gonna go get my shirt on and brush my teeth, brush my hair. So I'm able to just grab it off the shelf because it's pretty down low. And then what I do is I just back up a little bit, and I come straight forward, and I just get up right against this corner. And you'll see why. Feed one arm through, feed the other arm through, feed the head through. And then I turn off my chair, of course, that way I don't move. And then I lean forward, that way I can feed the shirt down my body. There. Easy peasy. And then just like that, flip around, get up against this counter for safety measures to brush my teeth and hair. Probably not going to brush my hair because I got a shower tonight. So, and it's pretty self-explanatory how someone would brush their hair. But I will brush my teeth just because that's a little different for most people. And I need to brush my teeth. But, so, I have to pick it up with my left hand, right? Well, I have to flip it every time I place it because I have to hold it with my nub as I apply anything to it, as I apply my toothpaste to it. And I also have to lean a bit forward. Which we're out of toothpaste. That's a loss right there. Straight L.
And then I don't have to, but I usually just lean forward and brush my teeth just because, I don't know, I'm pretty aggressive toothbrusher. So like, I don't know, I just get you gotta save the whales. Can't have the water running the whole time.
I'll see him if sleep back, little.
And we got these cool little magnets on your mirror that hold your toothbrush for you. So that's cool. What the hell? Apparently a child lock can stop a disabled person too. What shit's going on here? Some of you are probably wondering, probably going, ew, you went straight from the bottle. It's just me and Sabi that live here, so, I mean, it's just me and Sabi that live here, so. This patch that you guys have seen me, the patch you guys have been seeing me wear this whole entire time is just a testosterone patch. And that's obviously just because I don't have any genitalia that I have to wear a testosterone patch. But deodorant, pretty easy. Because there's a little opening down here underneath my counter so I can get my back wheel a little closer to the counter. So I can't, if it's, it's my left side? Okay. If it's my left side, I can do it. Alright, actually, shit. Yeah, should be able to.